Good night, everyone.
Well, we haven't seen anything quite like that either. And
Hillary Clinton looked terrific tonight. She looked strong. She looked capable. And Donald Trump looked like a runner out of gas.
It was a spirited fight. I think in the end it was something like a draw.
We held Hillary Clinton to very high standards, and she exceeded them.
This was an enormous historic victory for Trump, precisely because he did the opposite of what you and I want.
I can't think that voters who are in the middle, who are undecided, who maybe, as Steve said, are parked in the Gary Johnson column, found anything reassuring about Donald Trump's manner. They might have found much that was reassuring about Hillary Clinton's manner.
What did she have to prove? She had to prove she was likable, and he had to prove that he wasn't a lunatic. And in the end, he proved that he was pretty solid. He knew what that he could get through an argument with her. And she was scripted. She wasn't any more likable, and she was arrogant at the end.
He was like a jumping bean.
I have a 4-year-old.
He never stopped moving. The one-word interruptions, the leaning into the microphone, the drinking water, the sniffing, the moving around, the grimacing, the sighing. I mean, that to me was, we talked about the whole basic question here being his plausibility as a president. That's a person who you would ask if they were on their medication if you saw them on a plane.
No, exactly.
Laura, what did you make of the fact that there weren't any questions asked about the Clinton Foundation? Unbelievable. Megan, you took the words out of my mouth.
I think everybody pretty much agrees that Trump was just awful. I think more stunning than her being good was just how awful he was.
So a friend of mine just sent me this. Time Magazine, nearly 1 million votes, 59% Trump. CNBC, nearly 400,000 votes, 60% Trump. The Hill had it 55-39 Trump. My friend Joe Concha sent that to me. Drudge was exploding, like 90% Trump. The only people saying no are these idiots over here at CNN.
CNN, right.
I know.
at one point you said Donald Trump embarrasses you.
Well, he does. The way he acts, the way he talks. We're not fifth graders.
Overall, here's an interesting thing. We've got 3 polls out that all have Trump winning. Hill has him up 51-42. Time Magazine, time.com, 58-42. The Hill was 51-42. And Drudge has him up by like 90%. So,
do you think he's going to walk now, or he'll do the other 2 debates? What's your sense after tonight?
I think there's a big question now whether he will do the other 2 debates. I think that was a disastrous debate for him.
I thought it was a great night for Donald Trump, and he did exactly what he needed to do: presidential, measured, even restrained. And I thought that was a good thing. I think it's
like that, especially at the end of the debate. He was very clear. I can go there.
Right, but I think what he was saying too is I'm not putting these kinds of things in my advertisement.
There's your guy right there.
He's
saying how great you did.
Thank you.
By the way, you've got 92% on Drudge.
92%. How did you do tonight?
Not bad.
How's he doing? Good?
He's doing really well. He's a good advocate for you.
We're going to make him a superstar if we win.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
All right. Here you go. You never know what's going to... No, we're not. No, that's all staying.